everybody, and welcome back to Code with Marley. Today, guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to make our first iOS apps. And I know I said it was going to come in December, but now if I think about it, we're already learning how to make an RC plane, so why not already learn how to make an app, okay? So anyways, since we already are making dashboards, why not make apps then with it? The first step is to open up Safari, and I'm going to open up a new window. There we go. And I have a link to Xcode download in the description, but I have it copied too. So I'm going to open that up, it's in the description, and that should open it up in your App Store. And one quick thing, you need a Mac for this. If you don't have a Mac, sorry kids, you can't do it. And if your parents have a Mac and they say you can't use it, say that, ask them if they can be right next to you watching you, and then if they can do it. Alright? Now, I can get an update, but not right now. I'll get that one later. For now, I'm going to quit my App Store and quit this, okay? So, once you have it installed, it actually takes up quite some space, okay? So, just letting you know. But once you have it downloaded, you need to go to Xcode. Open it up. That's what it's called. And then you're going to create a new project, okay? If it doesn't look like this, you can still probably go to File, New Project. And it's probably going to be Command-Shift-N, but just look around for a button, or anywhere here, probably in File. Look for a Project button, okay? Get a new project, okay? But I'm just going to press this button for now. And there we go. We open up this little screen, and this should pop up too. And I'm going to quickly fully open this. No, you can't right now. It'll be fine to go. For now, we're going to make an app for iOS, okay? And this is going to be an app, not a game. We'll get into games later, even though you can make a game on an app platform, but still. For now, we're just going to do a normal app. Press next, and what we're going to do is we're going to have, what should we call this? Let's call this, plane, no. You want to think of a nice name. What about the Chocolate Factory? Sorry about the spelling. The Chocolate Factory. Okay, so here in this app, you can get chocolate from the factory, okay? Com.co with Marley, got the chocolate factory. And if you don't have an account, just do com, okay? Just press com like that. But for now, com.code with Marley Blade. Okay, com.co with Marley. But you're always going to have com dot and then your name. Interface, Swift UI. I like Swift UI. That's how we're going to do it. Even though we will get into storyboard later, but Swift UI is a good way to get started. Lifecycle Swift. You want UIKit app delegates, and we'll learn all about these later. Language Swift, of course, which we're gonna make our first one. Use core data, hosting CloudKit. You can include tests, but I'm not gonna do it. But you'll get a whole new folder for the tests. Okay. Now, next. Now, I'm going to save this in my developer folder, which I have, and then we're going to make a new folder called iOS, okay? We'll learn how to make a website later, which I've already made, but still, just saying. You can already get ready by downloading Xcode still. You don't need to use Xcode, use any other. But for now, you need Xcode for making iOS apps. So iOS, create the Chocolate Factory. So now, let's open this in full screen now finally, once it all loads. As you can see, there'll already be some code already there, okay? And this is going to be in contentview.swift. So let's resume this. And I know I've already been 4 minutes through the video. I only have 15 minutes to do this. 15, 1-5. Load this open, and if you press the preview, this here is going to load open. But for now, we're just going to learn how to code it. We'll get into that part later, so close that. Show editor only. Command Enter. For now, all we got is this. And there's two little things, as you can see. Well, there's already one line on number 8, which is the one that we're going to look at. This is import Swift UI. Swift UI is like a library. Remember when we had hashtag include Swift UI? This time it's import Swift UI. It does the same thing though, okay? So, now we already covered that. So the next part we want to look at is struct content view : view. This here is where you're going to write your code, okay? Inside actually the var body too. So here is where we write our code. This is where we write our code. Oh, no. Normal one. Not like that. So this is where we write our code. And to make a comment, you use 2 slashes, just like in inside the Arduino. For now, we already covered that and that though, okay? And we'll get into text hello world padding, which is completely fine. We'll get into that soon. The next thing though we want to look at is struct content view previews, and then that's a preview provider. We'll learn about structs and all kinds of stuff like that later. We haven't even covered this in Arduino yet. So we're gonna open this up. So just like in Arduino, we have void loop and void. No, we already saw this. Just like we have void loop and void setup. Here, this is where we have the code that runs. Okay, this is like the loop, but it doesn't run forever. Okay, this is just the one that it gets updated forever. Okay, you understand? So for now, all we have here is we have struct content view preview provider. We do not want to mess with this. Okay, this here is for previewing it, of course, and that's what this here is. So as you can see, it's already previewing. Okay, without that wouldn't work. Okay, so we already covered that now, and I'm gonna remove it again. Hide it, and you can just press here. Oh no, this is for opening multiple ones. But for now, we're pretty much done now. But we want to have a cool little launch screen, and to do that, we go to launch screen.storyboard. Okay. And then inside the safe area is where you have it. The reason why you don't want it outside of this little blue square is because if you have something up there, the clock might be in the way, and so, okay, understand. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go here, we're going to push on the plus button, and then we can add some text. So we're going to add a label, okay? This is going to be, we're going to say here, we're going to change the text to welcome to the chocolate factory. Welcome to the chocolate factory. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. But for now, welcome to the chocolate factory. And we can put this right in the middle. You see those lines? That's right. Now the next step is we want to make this a little bigger because that's quite smaller, right? Get it? Now the color should be fine. Text attributed. I don't know how to do that. But all we need to do to change the size is go right here. And welcome to the chocolate factory. That's the perfect size. Now we're gonna select it and go here and under constraints. Add a new alignment constraint, and you're going to press on both of these 0, 0, which is automatically, that's the middle. So, check them both and then press add to constraints, which means this is always going to stay inside there. If you move it, it'll say that something happened, okay? It needs to be in the middle, and it won't be able to change, okay? So, for now, we're pretty much done. Press Command S to save it, close that, and there we go. I can already close that there too. Bye. So we already have a Hello World program, as you could see already. Over there, that's a little bit annoying. It's on the side. I want this to be yeah, it'll be fun to do for now. We'll open this up in a previewer later on. But we can close that. There we go. Now this first step is, as you can see, this is where we're going to write our code. And that's where we already have text. This is a function, okay? Just like we learned before. So we have a function. So let's say we want some text, okay? So we have text and text like that. And press on that and then open it. And then there's all these different ones that pop up. But for now, all we're going to do is we're going to give them some text. So we're going to say, we're going to do, let's see. Let's say our chocolates. Our chocolates. Now what we want is we're gonna have of course closing. And now we're gonna do dot, and it should already go like that. And we're gonna have dot y pause. No. Y position dot offset. Now we're just gonna leave it in the middle for now, okay? But we're going to do, or what we want to give it is, you can also go like this, but you can also just do dot, so on. We're going to do bold and then dot font. Let's have this be a title, okay? Now it's ready. So we're going to open up the canvas, and now press on resume, alright? That should have this be do it, okay? Our chocolates, okay? Now, that's what we've done so far, and I like this to be like this whenever we open it. So this is a little iPhone, and if we press on the run that there, then we can press on buttons. For now, I'm going to close this again, because we're going to work on some more. So what we're going to do is we're going to have, let's have a button, say, actually no, we're going to add some images. So I'm going to look for an image on Safari again. Safari, open, there we go, and under here we're gonna search for image of dark chocolate, images of dark chocolate, and here's one, so I'm gonna save this in my downloads. Nope, didn't look like it worked. I'm gonna have to press on it here. Now we can drag it into our downloads folder. There we go, image of dark chocolate. So now we're going to go here down to products. No. Where is it? Assets.exe assets, okay? And then we have these little other ones. But for now, we're going to have a plus image set. So what we're going to have is we're going to type in, we're going to give this an identifier, okay? So we're going to have dark ch for chocolate, okay? Because we don't want to type it real long. And now we're going to go back down inside the downloads folder here and drag that chocolate inside and put it inside every single square, okay? Which means it'll be the same size on every single one. And now we can save it and close it. But remember that the text, okay? I'm going to copy that actually. So now if we're back here in the content view, what we can do is we can go, we're going to go image, of course, just given the text, and then open it, and then we can have and then we're going to have the text. So what was it called? Dark chocolate, okay? And dark ch, okay? And now if we run it in the previewer, resume, there should be some stuff on it. Oh, and this will be in a separate view, okay? Just saying. So that's why it won't pop up. So what do? All we need to do is have this in a V stack, which means vertical stack, okay? V stack, and then these signs, you understand those already, okay? And look, if you want, if it doesn't look nice and you want it all, like if this here is down there, there's a space there, down there, that there's everywhere, to fix it, you do Command A to select it all, and then Control I will make it all look nice. There we go. Great. And now, the image, and this here is vertical stack. But what if you want it horizontal stack? Then you, instead of doing V, you have H, and that's capital. The number 8, the letter H is capital, and then the first letter for stack is also capital. So S is capital and the rest of the word is not. So horizontal stack and vertical stack on top of each other would be Z. But we're not going to do that. We're going to do V stack. We'll line it on top of each other. I mean, like vertical stack, that's what I'm trying to say. And now resume. And as you can see, are chocolates, dark chocolate, and there is the image of some dark chocolate. So there we go. We're done with that. The next step though is let's close this, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, and actually we're gonna do a button. Okay. So what we can go is we can go button, and I'll open it, and we're gonna choose here the second one, title key and action. So this here will open. This here goes. Use the stuff that makes it look nice, and then the action is what runs when you press on it. And we will add this later. But for now, to make it look cool, we take the image and go put it inside there. Let's double check here. Button. Oh, action label. Okay, so the action we have here, and the label is here. Alright, so, sorry. We're gonna do the fourth one. That at least it should be the fourth one. If it isn't in the newer version, then sorry, but still. Just look for one that has action label, okay? And in the action, this is the we will add this next time, and then here's where we're gonna have our image, okay? And that will make it look nice, and then it'll be actually a button that we can press. So let's open it up again and press resume every time. Now our chocolates, it's a button. As you can see, it turns white when you press on it, okay? So now we're gonna make, next time we're gonna make a separate page which will open when you press on this, which is great, okay? So that means our chocolate. So we have dark chocolate, and let's say I want to buy it. So we press on it, and then it opens up to the next one. So see you guys next time. Bye!